Hi everyone, Lisa Haven here. Well, a leaked United States military document has surfaced and it is revealing some paranormal activity in our skies. So what exactly is this paranormal activity? Well, UFOs, unidentified flying objects. The problem is, however, they are no longer calling them UFOs, but now the military has dubbed them AAVs, also known as anomalous aerial vehicles. Interesting little twist there when people start realizing that there are UFOs in the skies or there is something going on, then the government changes the name. But now the new name is AAV for starters. But let's go straight to the source. I found this article on zerohedge.com and it's titled Leak Military Report UFO Rendezvous with Something Big Under the Ocean. Now, the report goes on to state that an in-depth government report prepared by and for the military and obtained by a Nevada newsroom details a 2004 incident involving an alleged UFO sighting recorded by the U.S. military off California's coast 14 years ago. It is dubbed the Tic Tac incident, an unidentified flying object rendezvous with a huge underwater object. Now, before I take you to the actual document itself, I want to throw up on the screen a video. What you're looking at is one of 3 videos the DOT, the Department of Defense, released showing the actual encounter between a Navy fighter jet and an unknown object. It is this event, I believe, that they are referencing in the document. Now, what you now see on the screen is the full 13-page report. Obviously, this is page 1, but this is called the Tic-Tac-Toe UFO Executive Report. Now, the executive summary states this, and I'm going to read it verbatim, but during the period of approximately 10th through the 16th of November 2004, the NIMS Carrier Strike Group, CSG, was operating off the western coast of the U.S. in preparations for their deployments to the Arabian Sea. The USS Princeton on several occasions detected multiple anomalous aerial vehicles, also known as UFOs, operating in and around the vicinity of the CSG. The AAVs would descend very rapidly from approximately 60,000 feet down to approximately 50 feet in a matter of seconds. They would then hover or stay stationary on the radar for a short time and depart at high velocity and turn rates. On the 14th of November, after again detecting the AAV, the USS Princeton took the opportunity of having a flight of 2 FA-18Fs returning from the training mission to further investigate the AAV. The USS Princeton took over control of the FA-18s from the E-2C airborne early warning aircraft and vectored in an FA-18 for intercept, leading to visual contact approximately 1 mile away from the AAV, which was reported to be an elongated egg or tic-tac shape with a discernible midline horizontal axis. It was solid white, smooth, with no edges. It was uniformly colored with no nacelles, pylons, or wings. It was approximately 46 feet in length. The FA-18's radar could not obtain a lock on the AAV. However, it could be tracked while stationary and slower speeds with the formal-looking infrared FLIR. The AAV did take evasive actions upon interception of the FA-18, demonstrating an advanced acceleration. Interesting. And even propulsion capabilities. The AAV did not take any offensive action against them. However, given its ability to operate unchallenged in close vicinity to the CSG, it demonstrated the potential to conduct undetected reconnaissance, leaving the CSG with a limited ability to detect, track, or engage the item. Now, some of the key assessments that were assessed there is that the AAV had some technology that was not recognizable. It was very aerodynamics, even though it didn't look to have anything that could lift itself. It had advanced propulsion technology. It had the ability to cloak itself and even the ability to operate under the water or under the sea. Sounds a bit creepy, if you will, but I don't know of any technology that exists right now on planet Earth with any country, China, Russia, America, some of the bigger ones. I don't know any technology of that level. So it's interesting, to say the least, that we have some UFO activity finally admitted by the US government, finally leaked by the military. We also have To the Stars Academy I'll toss that up on the screen. Now, this academy is, I believe, the main leader of Blink 182 is now the one that's conducting this, but he's got people from high levels of government that are bringing to light some of the UFO activity that you are now experiencing or now seeing and hearing about in the media. But the fact of the matter is, I do believe that there could be some kind of disclosure at some point in the very near future. Now, I tend to take a biblical stance on what these UFOs are. I think they could be very likely interdimensional creatures, Nephilim, fallen angels, demonic in nature, but something to not be meddled with. And even a biblical reference that I'll bring to light is something that happens in the book of Revelation during the tribulation time, a time of untold horror that you don't want to be living here. But it's during the tribulation period that Satan and his minions are cast to the earth and no longer allowed into heaven. Could that be some kind of disclosure in the future where the Bible even talks about the elite and the elect being deceived? Well, there is at least some level of disclosure taking place right now. Is there an objective and motive? I believe there absolutely is. I believe they could make them out to be some sort of God, but please know that they are not. They have to have some sort of something that created them also. So there is no way that they are panspermia, where we believe we are planted here by aliens. That is not true. That is a falsity in my opinion. As a Christian, I stand on that number. But needless to say, be prepared. We could be looking at disclosure and the deception of the masses. Well, thanks again for tuning in. I'd love to get your comments and concerns. I'm Lisa Haven, signing out.